Hello, I'm Barbara Clifford, the Timetaper, and I'm here with Janine Bosper from Speech Perfect. And we're talking to Moana Robinson from Be Styled for Life. And Moana's going to share with us some information about styling yourself from the inside out. So, Moana, can you expand on that for us? What do you mean by that?
Hi, Barbara and Janine. I certainly can. As a personal stylist, I wanted to be more about the outside than about the outside image. I really feel that a person needs to feel good on the inside because otherwise it's just sugarcoating the outside and it's not congruent, it's not authentic. You really need to, I talk to the person when they come to see me and it's a holistic service. So from now on, I'll be seeing people online, and there's a whole process that goes into it because I'm also a qualified life coach, and that's where the life part comes in for my business name, Be Styled for Life. I've recently published a book. The book is called Be Styled for Life, Living with Sass and Style Over 50. And I wanted to write this book because I feel it's important to address the inside part of a person first. So that goes all to do with confidence, self-esteem, getting over any trauma that you may have had in your life, mindset, positive mindset, and just getting through some of the challenges that we all have in life, such as what we're having at the moment. Part one of the book is all about the inside. Part two is all about the outside. And you find, like I always say, it's like a circle. If you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you look good.
So I guess it's a bit like a cover of a book then, isn't it? It's about being authentic to who you are. And so your style and your presence is a reflection of the person that you are, isn't it? So it makes sense to have clarity around who you are on the inside so that it reflects on the outside.
Yes, and this is, we have discussed this before, the group of us, that style personality is so important because if you pick up a book, say you pick up a book and it's got red, black and white stripes all over it, and then inside the book it's got poetry and it's got meditation and things like that. Imagine how incongruent that would be. Or if you've got a book that's got a very florally feminine kind of looking cover on it and you open it up and it's all about how to repair your Mustang car or something. It's what is on the inside needs to show on the outside. It's really important that the person that you are is how you show yourself to the world, whether it's online or not.
And I think, Moana, online at the moment, we're up closer and more personal with people as well, and we feel like they're in our own homes. That is really going to come across, isn't it? Whether people are congruent with who they are and how authentic they are, and what comes from the inside out.
Yeah.
Much more so than we've ever had before, sitting across a room or standing on a stage.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. And even though the other person that you're talking to may be inside a computer, they're really out there in the world, but you can actually take them into your home. You know, some of my clients, they take me into their wardrobe. They carry me on a laptop or on a phone or an iPad. They carry me into their wardrobe and we go through some of the clothes that they've got so that I can talk to them about colours and style, personality, and then they go, yes, I'll keep that. No, I won't keep that. And it's a really quick and easy way of doing a wardrobe audit.
And I know that the two of you work cohesively quite a lot. You're often doing combined training and workshops because, Janine, I know with presenting that it's the whole package, isn't it? So I know that you two will constantly have this conversation about how you're presenting, how you're speaking, how you're connecting, how you're looking and sounding to the people that you're connecting with. So I know we've talked about that as well. It's the subliminal messages. You said before, Moana, 3 seconds is what we've got to make an impression. So we have to present who we are, the way we open in a talk, the clothes that we wear. We have to present our story and who we are very, very quickly, don't we?
Well, I think it's definitely definitely going to be 3 seconds or maybe even less, because online you don't have all the other environmental distractions around. If you're in a room, you might have some people off to the side or off to this side or something happening in the background. If you're online, that's it. You've got that 3 seconds to make that all-important first impression.
That's really, I hadn't thought about that before, but that's definitely an important factor. And I know in some of the other videos that we've done, we've talked about our backgrounds as well, because that's just as important as congruent with who you are and the expectation of what people expect from you. And I know, Barbara, you mentioned about Moana's orchids when we did one of the other videos, and my office situation, and that suited both of us to be in that space as well. So yeah, it's creating that whole picture, isn't it, that this is who I am.
Yes, exactly. Not this is what I've been to the shop and bought yesterday because it's the latest fashion, so I'm going to wear it. It's, I wear these clothes, this is who I am, and you're portraying yourself as you. And to me, you know, my favourite Dr. Seuss saying, it's truer than true, there's no one alive who's youer than you.
And so I understand now too, Moana, how important it is to know who you are and how that is represented visually in the clothes that you wear. You talked before, when we were talking before, you talked about personalities and colour personalities and having that congruency. So you have to be really clear on who you are and the story that you're telling through those clothes.
Yeah, that's why when I speak to a client, I just don't go straight into working out their colours. I could just start draping them or talking to them about style and work out their body shape and things like that. But my most important part of my consultation is the discussion that we have beforehand, all about lifestyle, the current lifestyle and the past lifestyle and their future lifestyle, the lifestyle they'd like to have. So that, to me, that's just as important. And that's where being a qualified coach has helped me tremendously in my business.
So Moana, can I ask you this? Do you find when I imagine the synergy with the life coaching is that people may have past traumas or hang-ups where they don't want to wear a particular colour, a particular style. You know, for me, for example, I know when I always was big. I was always big framed, taller than everybody. So my passion for black and stooping and clothes that don't show, I hate showing my shoulders, for example. So I bet with your coaching, it's about getting down to where do these beliefs come from about yourself and how does that then reflect in the clothes that you choose for yourself?
Yeah, definitely. That is so congruent. I've got a presentation that I do all about that, about how your past can actually impact on your current style. Yeah, it does. Like when I was a child, my dad once said, you shouldn't be so interested in clothes, that's being vain. And that stuck through me. So probably if I hadn't had that said to me, I mean, he was doing the best that he could at the time, being a good dad, but I may have gone off onto a different career path instead of being a legal secretary. You know, and it does really have a huge impact on the way people dress and what their preferences and how their style evolves. We're human becomings, not human beings, so we're always evolving.
And that's a good point. I know that you changed your hair color, so then your wardrobe changed and the colors changed as well. So as that happens, as we age, you know, and our body shape changes and our lifestyle changes, so all the way along, these things changed to remain congruent to who we are. And I think that's the important part that we've come back on, isn't it? To be the real you.
Definitely. And I've got an online program, and that's why the program doesn't cover just the technicalities of style and colour and makeup colours and things like that. It actually goes into confidence and really finding out who you are.
That's important.
Yeah.
Well, no, how can people get in touch with you and find out a little bit more about what you do?
Yeah, I do hold discovery sessions. I'm happy to talk to people by telephone, and I've also got a website, bestyledforlife.com.au. It's just the letter B, styledforlife.com.au. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What other ones are there? Yeah, so
Everywhere.
TikTok, you on TikTok yet? Are you on TikTok yet?
No. I'm TikTok and I'm not on Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't think that's where your market is, Moana.
No, not living with sass and style over 50. I'll stick to my market. But having said that, women approaching the age of 50, each woman is going to be 50 one day, so that's where it comes. I had one of my friends say, "I'm not 50 yet. I'm only in my 30s. I can't read that book." And I said, "Of course you can." Written by someone over the age of 60.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ladies. It's been great talking to you.
Thanks, Mo. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, Moana. So that's Barbara Clifford from The Time Tamer, Janine Vosper from Speech Perfect, and Moana Robinson, our expert, Be Style for Life. Thank you.
Bye.